just getting these boards screwed together, make them 4x4s. I don't like buying 4x4s because they twist all the time. But these are going to be for the bases of the beehives, and then I just need to paint 3 of the bases. So let's get these put in place. Alright, so right now I have it level, and it's also pitching down about a little less than a 1/4 inch towards me, towards the opening. So if you ever get a heavy driving rain, it'll be able to run out of there. So all I need to do now is get some spacers under these middles, because those are, there's, I don't know, there's about a 5/8 gap, almost an inch gap in there. Alright, so I got it to where it's gonna be for now. So I changed the shims I had in here. I put in some 3/8 plywood, and it worked out pretty good. I did the same in the centers, so I was able to slide them in barely, and everything is level. The only difference is when I go to put the bases and the hives on here, the hive bodies, I'll have to shim the back of the hive up just less than a 1/4 inch. So I got shims and stuff, but I'll pre-cut a few that'll fit perfect, and that'll be it, man. Pick up the bees on Saturday. Alright, well that's where it's gonna start. Let's see what happens when the bees get here.
2,000 years later.
Alright, howdy folks. Just got back with our nucleus, or bees. I never dealt with the plastic box, but I'm excited to have them back, or get back into the bees. We got a little bit of rain going. Excuse me, I'm burping over here. We got a little bit of rain going, so I want to kind of get these guys in here. They might be a little bit agitated from the ride. Nothing a little smoke can't handle. I got my syrup over there, I got my feeder over there. We're gonna get suited up and we're gonna get ready. Just do this and then hit the bottom here. Get it red hot. So we're not gonna smoke the crap out of it, just a little bit.
So with the smoke, do they just get like sticky?
No, they just, it calms them. So what they do is they'll,
They get sleepy?
No, they'll go down into the frames, and they'll start like eating honey real quick, and it makes them sluggish a little bit. And they protect the queen. So it's kind of like if they were in a tree, and it was like a forest fire or something, you know, they go into protect mode. Sometimes the gloves get a little cumbersome. Alright, so you don't want to like blast them, because sometimes the smoke can be pretty hot. I constructed this so it'd be easy for us to deal with. This we're not going to use today because we got this feeder. Unfortunately, I'm using new frames.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, they're not drawn out. Take a little more for now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install these exactly the way they are in here. Hopefully these guys are settled down enough. We might get a few just fly right out of here. I never used the plastic. Oops. Oh, there's a lot of young bees in here.
Oh, I should have took my phone out of my pocket.
I got mine over here. So we're just gonna give them a light, just a light smoke. See how they start. So we're gonna take these out. Look like they've been in there a while because they got cross comb here. All right, put it back after so we can watch. And we got to be careful of the queen too. So you move nice and slow. And try not to squish any bees. See how that propolis cross comb is breaking?
Mm-hmm.
So just go nice and easy, no fast movements. If you'll feel them when they get mad. They'll start like hitting you in the face. All right. So we're gonna look for the queen at the same time. Oh, that's a heavy frame right there. Make sure I got a good grip on it. Oh wow.
I'm not seeing the queen on this side.
Alright, but this is looks like capped honey. And this is all nectar, so more than likely she's not on this side. So we're gonna put this one right in without banging it. We're just gonna sneak it over till they touch here. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with the next frame. Now there's a good possibility she's on this one. Whoa! Why did that suck over like that? Must be some cone at the bottom or something. See how that's like falling back over? So these been in here a little bit, I'm thinking. That's one thing with the gloves. It's a little bit hard to get a good grip. Make sure you get a good grip first. Now look. You're looking for the queen. Should have a dot on her. I should have asked them what color. You see any paint marks or a big bottom?
Eyes do not.
Boy, these are all young bees, mostly.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not
seeing a queen.
Well, I don't know what this little cluster is right here. If they're feeding or something. She could be laying. See how they're piled up right here?
Yeah.
All right, we're not going to waste a lot of time though. We're going to get this in there, but she could be right under that little cluster of bees right there, because it looks like they're doing something.
That top corner.
Yeah.
Protecting her.
Feeding her. Alright, so let's just So I gave them plenty of space there, but I'm gonna creep this over so we don't squish anybody. Oh. So I'm just going a little easier. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I messed with a hive. But I feel like these been in here a little bit, but they build fast though. Alright, see that guy? He's probably a little agitated.
Somebody stole his parking spot.
Alright, so there's capped brood with some hatched on here. I don't see no queen here.
Nothing on this side, as far as I saw.
Yeah, that's like there's where they hatched. They're backfilling with nectar. Yeah, they're starting to get a little aggravated here. Whoop. See how they're coming out fast?
They're angry.
Yeah, so, you know, cloudy day too.
They got the seasonal depression.
This got some food on there, some kept honey, some hatching brood.
I don't think there's a queen though.
Huh?
I don't think there's a queen on this end.
I don't think so either.
Must have been under that cluster.
I'm kind of thinking that, but unless it's, I saw there was like a cup in there, but maybe it didn't release. I don't know. I don't know if they had it in a cup. I'm not sure how these guys do this. Alright, last one. I'll be a little disappointed if I don't see her.
I don't think she's on my side.
I'm thinking she was probably laying. I don't know. Alright, let's get it in there though. Because they're, you know, a little bit agitated.
That drop didn't help.
It's 3, 7. So I only need one of these. Trying not to slam it in there. Okay, we're gonna give this little spacing on either side, even spacing. Alright, so I never used this before, but this is the one we're gonna use today. So we gotta be a little bit careful. I think they have enough space in there. Nope.
So what is this thing for?
Feeder.
Oh, this is the feeder?
You see any bees coming out of the door yet?
There's one on the ledge, but didn't seem to go in or out.
So we're just going to pour this in. that's that. Put these over here. Come get them after. This is a nice box. I don't know if that bead is okay or not, but this guy's trying to get out.
There were a few dead ones in there.
All right, put that cover on here. Oh wait, there's one more bee in here. All right, put down the tailgate. All right, we're gonna give them a chance to settle down. We're gonna leave them alone. They got everything they need right now. Unfortunately, we did not see the queen.